Hey y'all, it's Michael and it's Vlogmas Day 21, and today I thought I would do my 2019 Booktube channel and reading goals. I did one of these videos last year. It didn't turn out that well. So here I go, I'm gonna try it again, and this time I am going to genuinely put an effort. And that's my first goal, is to keep up with these goals. I fell off trying to keep up with those goals very early on in the year. And so I thought this year would be different because I would put more of an emphasis of it in my reading structure. And I was like, you know what? Let's me keep up with it a little bit better, and third of the way through, like a quarter, third of the way through, like each quarter or whatnot, I shall maybe keep up with it a little bit better and see how I'm doing so far. So I think that would be a little bit better, and try to keep up with it for sure. All right. So the first goal usually that a lot of booktubers make when they do these videos is to set a reading goal of how many books they're going to read during the year. So this year, no reading. No Goodreads reading. It's low-key a little bit raining. So no, I didn't want to set a Goodreads reading challenge this year. I will still set it on my account, which I'll put like maybe 52 books, so that's about a book a week. But I'm not gonna keep up with it because the goal that I'm working on for this year is I'm going to read 18,980 hours. Now, I calculated it, and that is 1 hour per day. Yeah, 1 hour per day, because 52 times 365. Yeah, so that's 1 hour per day, 18,980 hours for the year. One of the things that I learned throughout doing booktube, and I think that was really helpful for me, is setting a reading habit. And so this is how I would read, as in the way that I would, because I am a very habitual person. I love to do things in a structured way and in a certain way. And I find that after work, I generally love going to Starbucks. I say this all the time, but putting on my headphones on and reading for at least an hour. So that's an hour each and every single day. Now, for some, I know this could be like a little bit. For me, it works because there are some days when I don't have time to read and I just low key don't feel like it. Like, I just don't feel like it. And 1 hour a day is such a challenge. You would be surprised if you have never tried this. Trying to read 1 hour per day is a bit of a challenge for some. So, like, let's think about it. If you were a parent and you work a 9 to 5, right? So you would get up like maybe 8, 7 o'clock to get the kids ready for bed. So by the time you get off at 5, you have to go pick up the kids, and you have to make them dinner. You have to help them with their homework. Maybe you don't feel like doing reading anymore. So your whole day is gone already. So yeah. And there are some days legit I just don't feel like reading. I don't feel like reading. I just feel like watching anime. And that is generally fine. So this year, one thing I have noticed that I need to do compared to my previous years when I tried to do these goals, keep it flexible, but also keep the goals strict. So strict but flexible, as in the sense where I need to keep them a little bit more fluid, and I have leeway of how to approach these particular targets. So I think setting the hours instead of setting the amount of books, I think would be so much doable. And you can get a lot of reading done in an hour. And I didn't want to do page count because for each book, for me, especially depending on what the book is, the page counts differ how long I read them. So, like, let's say when I read a nonfiction, it might take longer per page because I'm absorbing a lot of info compared to something like a YA where I'm like reading it like that, or manga. So yeah. Hey, I moved because the ceiling thing was dripping water on my head, and I was realizing like it's really, really just gloomy. So I thought I would put a little bit of scenery here in the background with these green leaves. Green leaves. The next goal is I want to do more TBR and vlog reviews. So one thing that doing this Vlogmas this year has taught me is that this structure of doing this TBR and then going through each book and doing a vlog review of each book really works for me. And that's because I always have a camera around. Either this one, I tend to preferably have this one with me. I have this camera all the time with me, um, or my phone. But when I am reading, I have thoughts, and I was like, this is really perfect because pulling out the camera during that time when I'm reading, when I'm reading it, and like just like spilling out my thoughts. I thought it worked really well, especially for like Washington Black, because you could tell I was really excited in the beginning. I was like, "Oh my god, this is like 5 stars," and you could see my opinion change as I got towards the end. And I thought it was really great. And to splice it all together, it's really easy editing. Like it's just like I enjoyed this whole process because like right now I'm about to start on American Marriage, to do that because that's the last book on that TBR, and I'm excited to do that. And it works really well for me, so I think I'm gonna start doing that more. So you'll see more of that on my channel. The next one is the type of books that I want to read, and I put on here, but this is basically a lot. So I wanted to read more classics, plays, poetry, manga, and nonfiction. I tend to literally read um, literary fiction. That is my go-to. I love fiction. But these other type of books, I kind of want to get more into. I love poetry. I love poetry. Like I do. And I enjoy plays. I want to get more into manga because anime and manga is so synonymous with each other. I mean, they go literally hand in hand. And more nonfiction because I really do love nonfiction. The next one is a little bit more towards another platform, but I think it still coincides with it. I want to do better with Bookstagram. Not better in the way to change my style, but because I actually really enjoy my style on Bookstagram, where I normally just take a picture of a video of the book, me holding it up. You can always tell it's my hand in case anyone tries to steal my pictures. You can always tell it's my hand because right here, I have a burn. Can you see it? I have a burn right here that I got from cooking either chocolate souffle or it was a lasagna. It was one of them, but I burnt my finger, my palm right here. So you can always tell it's me in case someone tries to steal the picture. But I like that format of taking a picture and then the next when you swipe, it's a video of me giving my 1 minute thought, and it works for me. So I want to do more of that because the problem with that is since I'm very particular with these videos, I tend to edit a lot. All right, so this is my last and final goal for this year. Well, kind of semi, but next year, I am turning 30, which that's a whole other video. I don't know how to feel about it. I cannot believe I'm turning 30, which is crazy. It's like one of those milestone birthdays, I guess you could say. I don't know what I should do. I mean, for my 21st, I didn't even get drunk. Like that was a memorable birthday than anything. It was like a fun birthday, but I didn't get drunk. So I don't know what to do for my 30th birthday, but I want to do something with my Booktube channel in to celebrate as I go towards my 30th birthday. And that's, I want to do 30 buddy reads. Now hear me out. I notice a lot. I don't do enough buddy reads, which is weird because buddy reads are one of those things where when you're doing them, it makes you feel so involved with the community. And I feel as though I am involved with this community and I participate and do like the readathons. I try to leave as many comments. I watch a lot, and that's how I feel as I am with my involvement with Booktube, is that I watch a lot of Booktube. Like I know what's going on in Booktube because I watch a lot of it, and I want to do more buddy reads because it makes me feel part of the community. Communicating with my fellow Booktubers, I think that would be a really fun project. So if you want to do a buddy read, leave a comment down below and let me know. Slide into my DMs. So I'm available on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. So slide into my DMs and let me know if you want to do a buddy read. It could be any book. Any book. Try not to pick something like Gravity's Rainbow or something because... But any book. It could be from any genre, anything. It could be 500 pages to 100 pages. If you want to do a buddy read, let me know. Maybe I'll get 30, hopefully, maybe. I'll make another video of this just to, put it on one video, but that is what I'm thinking. So if you think that's a good idea, let me know. If it's not, then, Let me know too. Let me know too, so that way I won't be like, maybe that wasn't the best idea. My last goal is not really like a goal per se, and it's more of a wish. So first off, in 2020, I know this is the 2019 goal. 2019 goal. But in 2020, the plans and the pieces are falling together, and I'm super excited. But now I'm gonna say it out into the ether, but I am hoping it's going to happen. But my family and I are planning to go to the Philippines. Now, will this happen? I don't know, but it most likely will, probably. But yeah, so in 2020, we're going to the Philippines. So, Chrissy or Winna, hook me up. Let me know. We can go book shopping together. I would love that. In 2019, what I want is this more of a want than more of a goal than anything, is I want to buy a new camera. I have been talking about it with myself for a really long time. I feel as though I am ready for a new camera. I'm ready for a full frame. I am ready as a photographer, as my art is evolving and my craft. I am ready for a new camera, a full frame. I don't know what, A7 III, maybe 5D Mark IV. I don't know. I don't know what the camera world is gonna do in 2019, but I am ready for a full frame camera. That is my want in 2019. I'm saving up the money and I'm hoping to get one. I knew I needed to get a laptop first. Even my friend Chris was like, don't even buy a laptop first. Don't even buy a camera first. Buy a laptop because you need it more than the camera now. And I was like, well, fine. So that is my want for 2019, is to get a new camera. I'm really excited for it. I am hoping I'll be able to do it. So we'll see. Those are my goals and wants for 2019 with my Booktube channel. Yeah, it looks like 2019 is going to be a good year. If anything, hopefully shorter than 2018, because 2018 felt really long for some odd reason. I didn't even realize until someone mentioned it to me just a few days ago. They were like, Black Panther came out this year, and I was like, really? Huh. Well, that's probably because I've been going to the movies so much. That could be another Booktube channel goal, but let me know if you have any comments, especially about that buddy reads. Let me know down below. Until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow with my review of The New Negro, The Life of Alan Locke by Jeffrey C. Stewart. Bye!